So yeah, you need to get the countdown count.
Okay. Hello.
Bonjour. Away.
Before we even go anywhere, Biggie,
Okay, before
you
we
up.
even start.
Biggie knows he's got to disclaimer.
So the disclaimer is opinion shared on this show by any individual is a reflection of themselves and not
Just
the
an
next person,
opinion.
and no one is liable for what the next person says.
And we just shared it.
Again, we're just sharing, and again, we're giving the people the freedom to speak their mind. And again, that's their point of
And
view.
more
and that's
importantly,
their mind.
Biggie, the
And
opinions
I-
that you share.
The opinion that I share, no one is held liable for it. And what I say is what I say, and that's me, solely me. So no one can be held as an acquaintance for anything. Okay? Okay. Disclaimer
get it.
close. Welcome to another show of Sauce. Today we have one of the people in Cape Town that has been doing the most. You know, you've been hearing the name, you've been seeing the Instagram. She followed me, and then I didn't follow her.
Yeah.
And then she unfollowed me.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do. This is what we do.
She was like, nah,
Show
nigga.
me, I came to your
Yeah,
door.
man,
She was like-
I told you, why you
Open
She
the
was
door.
like, but like in my defense, y'all know I don't just follow anybody. In my defense.
You must first
And-
give a formal letter to Biggie.
Okay.
Motivating
Email and
why he
everything.
should follow
Why
Yeah,
you
because
Okay.
my Instagram, when you be like, yo, he follows this person, you'll be like, God damn, okay, I see why this nigga follows the people. That's why a lot of people's like, hey, why don't you follow so much people? I'll be like, why?
Because
Yeah,
I
why
put
did you
them
follow
through a
these people?
filter
Yeah.
and they must give me their
Like
CV.
why? And then she was like, nigga, like, I know you see me. You're not gonna follow me. I was like, okay, cool, let's do it right here, right now.
Respect,
We did toss in
respect.
that day, and we follow each other ever since. And I've just slowly been unfolding a lot of stuff and actually seeing what she is like as a person. You know, because you generally hear from people's mouths.
Opinions, like you guys
Opinions,
say.
yeah.
Opinions.
People's opinions, you know what I mean? Until you get
And then you were
get
like,
it from the
straight
horse's
out
mouth.
the horse's
And
mouth.
we get it out of the horse's mouth.
This is why this is I understand now. It makes sense.
Straight
It's
from
making
the
sense.
horse's
Okay.
mouth, guys. And that's initially what it's about. We're here to uncover all of the truth, your truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
So help us God.
Sounds like I'm in court, bro. but
Yeah.
okay.
Put up both.
Nice.
We suspect over here.
Yeah.
He's like both hands. Take
Yeah.
both hands.
Badass Naz.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Happy Saturday. Thank you very
Happy
much for
Saturday.
showing up. For the people that don't know much about Badass Naz, and if you don't, where have you been? I
Wake
felt
up.
like that.
Wake up.
Yeah, I felt like that when I finally met her last year. Like, Badass Naz, I was like, okay. And then we spoke, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, Badass Naz. Oh, wow. And then I was like, oh, shit. Entrepreneurial. Oh, model.
Wait, leaders.
Female manager.
Leaders.
like manager, everything.
Damn.
Yeah,
like,
do a lot of
all
things.
music videos,
Okay, so you
pumping
do a
out
lot.
bitches.
The unofficial resume.
That's a badass. That's the pimp.
And that's why we have the disclaimer, man.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
no capping. Like, please do
Yeah.
tell us about yourself.
Okay, first of all, you have to say my name, Badass Naz.
Badass Naz.
It's Badass Naz.
Badass Naz.
You have to say it so sexy, like, smooth, bruh.
Oh, God.
Badass Naz.
Okay, but he's got it.
Oh,
Okay,
Should we get my
So-
bedroom voice?
Badass Naz.
so, yeah, the first time, when did we meet? Last year
At the boot camp.
at the boot camp.
Yeah,
This
you-
guy,
you
you
wrapped
didn't
my-
even know me.
You wrapped my ankle still. I fell asleep. I was like, who's this girl?
But you gave me the best advice. Let me tell you that. I don't know if you remember. I was recording a song and you told me and you said, say this line like you're sending a voice note to someone.
Okay.
You know those,
Yeah.
chicks, we
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to send the voices that we have those sexy voices.
Yeah, there's a
bruh,
tone to it.
you know?
There's a tone.
Yeah.
So you gave me the best advice, and I think like I don't know if you heard the song or anything, but
Yeah,
it
the song was
sounded
hard.
super
It
dope.
brought
bruh.
out
And that
a
was
different
because of
I
his
was like,
advice.
because she was out there in the bars, I was like, damn, this is
Say it like
nasty
this,
ass
say it like
bars.
I think you even said, "Who made you angry?" You asked me who made me angry because I was just
Where's
like,
this coming
because you
from?
know, like you meet me for the first time and you're like, you think I'm like this. I am a nice person actually.
Yeah.
Wait,
Careful.
I think so. I am a nice person.
don't
I
contradict
really am
yourself.
a nice person. And I think when I'm like on the mic and then there's like this different personality, yes,
yeah.
bruh, this persona, which is obviously Badass Naz. Yeah. So you asked
Badass
like,
Naz.
thank you, high five. It's Badass Naz. I like it. I'm loving it. Yeah. So Badass Naz. People think badass means bad.
Yeah.
Because you know they say,
The stigma.
you know what I
attached
mean?
to it,
But
yeah.
badass can mean like anything. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You could be good at a lot of
Yeah.
things. That's
Yeah.
actually what badass means. Yeah.
Yeah.
You badass at something.
Yeah, like it's a
Is it?
bad-
Yes. Okay. Yes. I watched
I
that
think
in
badass,
Dubai.
yeah, Intimidator, yeah.
So how I got the name I won't say, but someone gave me the name Naz Badass. And
Okay.
it had a nice ring to it, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Naz Badass. And I never ever told this guy, like, he was the first
Yeah,
person
yeah,
to
yeah.
call
No,
me
no,
Naz
no, it's
Badass.
yours,
I'm
it's all yours.
I think you'll know now.
Now he's like,
So we can't get a name?
He's putting two and two together now.
No, we can't get a
can't
name.
get a name?
No, I'm not going to give credits for that. No. Imagine giving credits for my own
Wow.
name.
Yeah, I named that. That's my pet.
But I'm sure you'll watch this, so you'll know.
Yeah.
And then I basically just turned it around to
Yeah.
Badass Naz. It sounds a bit different, Badass
Yeah.
Naz.
Yeah.
But a
And if
ring
people
to it.
ask me how did I get this name, I always say I'm a Gemini.
Yeah.
So Badass is the bad side, and Naz is the good side.
Oh.
Badass is the rapper, and Naz is the model.
Okay, so you're coming out your
Representing both sides,
Yeah.
yeah.
personalities.
Yeah.
Okay, and where did it even start for you, bro? Like,
When did this journey, like the whole
Yeah.
Badass Naz start?
not even the badass Naz. When
Mm-hmm.
did you know I want to be an entrepreneur that's pushing boundaries, especially like in a male-dominated industry?
And you know that is a problem, bruh. That's a problem for most females. And also, it's August. Even though you guys will be dropping
Women's
this
Month.
podcast a bit
But
later.
we are
But
filming
it's
in
August,
August,
and you know it's
yes.
Women's Month.
Yes.
So I think when you're saying like entrepreneur, my dad's an entrepreneur. My sisters are as well.
Yeah.
I think it's just like
so
in
you
the
have a
genes.
family
Yeah,
of-
because it's just in
yeah,
the genes, you
okay.
know.
So it's a
But I
family
studied-
mentality to
and
do that.
I studied financial management
Yeah.
at
Okay.
Fishhook, yeah. And one of my subjects was
Yeah.
entrepreneurship. And I just got like 95%, bro.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
just
like,
feeling this.
I was moving in the marks, bro.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
But you're
this
going
is what-
home and you're
this
like, I'm studying
and
again.
I wasn't even studying, bro, because basically, like, the projects that we were getting were basically like things like maybe they'll say like, if you had your own company, what would you
Yeah.
do and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Then I would just
Okay.
say, this is the company.
Yeah,
I
you were
wanna
just
do.
imaginative going
and, you know,
in
because I
there.
was getting 100%. I was like, I might as well do this shit.
This
What do
is
you
my-
mean, bro?
my
I might as well
whole
do
thing.
this shit. Yeah.
I feel, and that's how I felt about marketing as well. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people was like, "Yo, your marketing marks is like, high as fuck." I'd be like, "Guys, I haven't had practical before."
Yeah.
I came here.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this shit has names. Okay, so
they're doing it
so that's and that.
actively.
So when I'm explaining it, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, that and that, and I'm like, yeah, exactly. And my lecturer was like, you guys should take tips from him, and the class would look like, no, but again, like when you come from a space where it's already there, when you go to it and study it, it makes it so much easier.
Defining
And-
it.
yeah, and you're like finding this place, like, oh snap! So I can actually
Polishing it off,
categorize what I
yeah.
already know and just make it sharper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you came from a family that's in business.
Still in it. They're still in
Uh-huh.
business. And like even sometimes like I work with my dad on Sundays as well.
Yeah.
He has his own plant store. So yeah, I help him out there as well.
And
I
you
think
have that business perspective
Yeah,
from
and I
there.
think like the self-employed thing is also dope. I don't know. I can't really say like for COVID it's been obviously really tough.
Hectic,
Not just for
yeah.
myself, but I mean I'm sure for
Yeah, no,
everyone.
everyone,
You know what I
Feeling
mean?
it,
So
definitely.
yeah, we just have to push
Yeah, and you
harder,
got to
guys.
be innovative now because you got to push. It's
Yes.
not the same world we used to be in. You've got to
Yeah.
think outside the
what
box.
do they
now.
call it? The new normal.
Yeah, the new
That's
normal.
what they say,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
new
yeah,
normal, yeah.
So the
definitely.
new norm is to know that no matter if you have a Fortune 500 company, the person that's next door that has nothing could potentially be you tomorrow.
Yes, bro, your competitor. That is true.
Yeah, and
What are you saying? Who's next door? I'm
No, no,
I'm next to you right now. I'm next to
I don't
you.
mean like next to you, but in general, like the person
Yeah,
that was
people's gotta- you
once
gotta-
lower could now have the same business capacity
Yeah.
as you, and they have an online.
But this
presence
world, even though
that you don't have.
COVID's hit and stuff, it's a very opportunist world. You know, there's so much you can teach yourself how to do something on YouTube now. You can empower yourself in so many different ways. You're
And the
lucky to do.
scams that's popping up during this lockdown.
What's
But people
Scam
are
game.
desperate. People are desperate.
Let's just talk about the Stockfell thing that was happening in Cape Town.
Oh
Also.
my goodness. Wait, first of all, did you get into that?
Shame.
Into a Stockfell?
Did you?
No.
And you?
My grandma came to me and I was like, oh my God.
Was it the 200 rand thing, eh?
It was 200. I actually
think so.
I actually gave 200 to someone. I was like,
Yes, my
I
grandma was doing it. I was like,
this
oh
is not
God.
gonna work.
Do you
I'll
know
give-
what? What happened to me? Like I was hearing about the Stockfell.
Yeah.
I just thought, okay. And then afterwards, like, you know, when it came towards the end of the Stockfell, so I gave my 200 rand and I never ever got
Yeah,
one.
it was
I
like,
think it was 1K
quickly
back.
and then get out.
I didn't even get
My
that
name
money,
was
bruh.
on top of
Damn.
the list, and then the group just dissolved.
I think, you know, in the beginning, the intention might have been okay, but then people like you
it's been
saying it
haywire.
gets too big and people are like, I don't know you and I'm just going to kind of like bounce right
Yeah.
now because what's happening. So, yeah.
And also just like the Stockfall is a pyramid scheme initially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
We
And
all know
people
about pyramids.
need
Just
to
with a different
understand
name, yeah.
it's only gonna work for the people on top. And once people at the bottom gets a lot more, it's hard.
But they
because-
say if it sounds too good to be true, it
Probably
probably
is,
is.
yeah.
So just
Okay.
keep to that and be a little vigilant as you're going.
Guys, also we're drinking tea, just in case. Eh? Just saying.
Spike, yeah,
Just
there's nothing
saying,
in
just
there.
saying.
There's
like tea,
steam
they're like,
coming
yo,
out.
No
she's
tequila,
with-
anything,
She's
tea.
with, she's with Biggie, there's vodka in that thing. No, it's
Okay.
actually, you know, how
So I wanted to bring up a topic that's hot right now. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of body positivity going in there, you know, and you're a female, like you said.
Yeah.
This is an industry where females can either have it really hard or really tough. It's
Yes.
really tough or really easy, but it's not always the same journey, and
Yeah.
it does have its ups, yeah. And with the body positivity now, do you think that it's hitting society in a good way, or what do you feel in here?
Ooh, I think that's an obvious one. I think it's, I would say bad. But I'd say,
Yeah.
like, for me personally, like
Yeah.
I said earlier, like I said, don't be afraid, you know, to be yourself. Because
yeah.
the thing is, like, I know when I was younger, I was a bit, like, ashamed of my body.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't like
mean,
my...
girls are like that, be like that,
Like,
yeah.
oh, why do I have these hips? Why do I
know,
have these
what's
curves?
this? Why can I
guys
pinch
like
that?
skinny girls, or some guys like, you know, meaty girls. But I'm like in between. I think like with the photo shoots, I just decided to flaunt it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, look, I got it. I'm
Was
gonna
it on
flaunt
that
it.
wave of body positivity, or were
I would
you
say
feeling that
for me,
differently?
I'd say it's positivity for
Yeah?
myself.
Yeah.
And I feel that females should dress however they
Yeah.
want to dress.
Yeah.
And I actually like dislike guys. Sorry. I'm saying sorry.
Nah, let's get it out. There was
I
a
dislike
disclaimer.
guys
This is opinions.
I mean, I dislike guys that like say like, why are you wearing this? Or,
Yes.
or why are you
Yeah.
covered up? Or why are you wearing less clothes or whatever?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's my clothing, bro. I'll
made
dress
that
however-
choice. You
know,
don't make
bro,
that
I would
choice.
come in my lingerie and sit here, bro. That was
And
my
you can't
idea
say anything
first.
because it's my
But
choice.
then it's my choice. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I won't do that. I
that's
won't
your
do
choice.
that. I won't do that though. But I'm saying like.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
But yeah, it's like your truth. You're
Yeah, it's
you
my
going
truth,
out there.
yeah.
This is how you see
I
your
feel
body.
like
That's how
with
you
the
want to put it
filters
out.
and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of filters, like, you know, and it's.
Yeah.
I saw this one filter. I don't know if you guys have seen it on Instagram. I think it's on Instagram where
Probably
they change
is,
your complete whole different look. Have
Yeah,
you
the
seen
And
bigger
that?
eyes
eyes.
also
The
change.
yeah,
This one chick,
yeah.
she like took a video of herself and she was like, yeah, she thinks like she won this challenge, and she took this video and then she took the filter off and she was,
was
Asian.
Asian. I
You
saw that one.
I was like,
wow.
whoa, this
She's
chick
like a
looked
white girl.
Kylie Jenner or some shit, bruh. And then she was like Asian, bruh. I was like, what the hell?
She's like, holy shit! Now
Yeah,
look at me,
bruh.
and she's
Yeah,
an
bruh.
Asian girl.
So imagine
Yeah,
like you.
bro.
I'm telling you, bruh.
Crazy, yeah.
so
it's
they
crazy.
actually like have makeup on the photos. I've been seeing it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
those,
And,
but
Eyes.
that
and
one-
it changes
those
you, the
ones-
shape of your face. It makes your eyes a little bigger, makes your cheek.
So it's easier to
changing so
catfish
much.
these
It's
days.
changing so much.
It's
But like you
easier,
said,
yeah,
look,
definitely.
with the body positivity, everybody's out there sharing it, but there are still people who don't know how to come into it in a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
way, and they
true.
feel more ashamed because
Yeah.
of it. And so
Yeah.
now
That
they
is
need
true.
these filters, and they need these. I need to look a certain way
I
because
don't
everybody's
think
putting it out.
I'm
there.
just gonna say like I don't think you like I said before. You guys should always like don't be afraid of who you
Yeah.
are. You know, because confidence is the key to a lot of things.
Yeah.
So that's all just that I want to say.
And
Yeah.
confidence
If it's coming
comes
from that place
inside.
of if it's
Yeah,
coming from that
and-
place of confidence.
Okay, like that place of confidence, right? Like a lot of people can find it. Like you say, you did photo shoots and stuff, and you were like, "Fuck it, I'm just going in,
Yeah.
and I'll just grow to love what I have." Right? For people that doesn't have that type of
Confidence.
or guts, let's say it that way. People that don't have that type of guts to just take it on head on. How do you convince that person to
Or
not
advise them,
believe or
yeah.
advise them, like
The thing
not to
is-
believe what's in their head? Because I've met a lot of beautiful women, and they were like, "Yo, I'm
They
so
don't think-
ugly." I'll be like,
How do you not see what I see?
I see you, I see you at my heart go, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm so ugly." I'll be like, "God damn, you just gave me a shot."
Yeah.
But like for real, like how do you like?
To be honest, like me personally, I don't think I'd give that person like advice or anything. I can maybe, give them advice, but
Yeah.
it would have to come within
From
you.
them.
Like for me personally, I'm on a spiritual journey. So I know that like it took me a lot to get to where I am.
Yeah.
So maybe that would happen for that person. I don't know. But like I said, the best advice I can say to you is just be confident.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid, bruh.
Sometimes it's as easy as
Look
saying,
at
just
Cardi
believe in
B.
it, go for it.
Look at Cardi B and all these other rappers, bruh. They have you seen them without wigs, bruh?
I've
Like
seen them.
they're
And
out here
Cardi
looking
loves
ratchet,
doing
bruh.
that. Eh?
They
She's out in the
out here
kitchen
looking
eating chicken
ratchet,
like,
bruh.
this is me.
Yeah, bruh. Like,
But
you
I
know,
mean, it's easy to do that when you have millions of people that's following
yeah,
you.
that's
you
true.
know,
That's also
Even
true.
Cardi B fixed the teeth.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
the
I'm
first
on
thing that
that
she said when
though,
she got
yeah.
a bag. She fixed the teeth.
She fixed the teeth, like
That's
straight
the thing,
up.
like you're saying, it's not that you can't change or adapt the body the way you want to,
Yeah.
but it's about feeling confident.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
change it
just-
for
like you
someone
said,
else.
inside, yeah.
So if you like, oh, I want to fix my teeth because I see myself being 110% there, fix your teeth, but don't do it because some guy said,
Yeah.
oh, I don't like your teeth. And
And
I'm
the internet
insecure.
is such a cruel place.
It is. It is, eh?
And the
It
stuff that
really
people
is.
say, and how quick people can turn into memes.
Yeah, bruh.
I've
The meme
seen-
game though, I love it.
I love the meme game.
I love it. You just like there's a
Like-
sensitive topic coming out,
Yeah.
and then you know,
Yeah.
2 days later there's
The
gonna be this meme goes out there that's roasting everything.
Look at the
You're like,
memes.
wow.
Even like in Cape Town, it's also become a thing where like people are waiting for people to slack or have a
Yeah.
downfall so that they can be.
Make a meme out of
You
it.
That's
know.
a sad thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially in a place where we're trying to bullshit.
Yeah.
That
When
is
s-
the problem with Cape Town. Sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the problem with Cape Town. Like, we don't build each other up, bruh.
Oof, yeah.
Especially in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, someone like you're saying about the downfall. They'd rather celebrate your downfall than,
Yeah.
when you're actually
Highlight
on
the
top. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
they'll just they'll be jealous, and they'll
How
envy
come you have it and I don't?
And I don't. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. A lot of the guests that we've had so far always bring up that point that there's this I have separation instead of
But
helping.
that's so sad because, like, me, like, I'm a nice person.
Even if I do say so myself.
The way you're trying to convince.
But I am, and I like to help people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
You
mean?
try to be a nice
You know what I
person,
mean?
yeah.
But what happens if, like, say for example, we friends,
Yeah.
and you have your own company and I have my own company, and I'm trying to help you, but then you're not trying to help me.
Yeah.
What do you
You're
do
gonna
in that
feel some-
situation? What do you do
yeah.
in that situation?
And I mean,
though?
like, perfect example for
Yeah,
you.
I'm like, you better help me.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
helped you.
But how would you feel about it though?
It does cut deep because you put that effort in, like you're saying, and then
you're not getting it back.
like
in return.
why take advantage of a nice person? It's a nice person.
You know what I
don't
mean?
need
But
to
if
take advantage.
guys still continue to help each other. I mean, you know.
100%.
Yeah, we please
No,
do want
100%.
like
Yeah.
the helping nature to happen, but
And
again,
that uplifts the whole industry. You know,
but it's a
Definitely.
makes more
it's a
opportunity
difficult
for you,
thing
for me.
when people want what you have and they don't realize how hard you've worked for that.
Yeah.
So
They think
the-
it comes easy.
yeah, so the value aspect of the thing is
They
totally
see the
different.
picture on Insta, but they don't know
Don't
the
know what-
setup behind that,
that's-
picture.
Everything.
And-
Even
and-
here today, guys. I look plain to you. I look plain. I got up like 3 hours ago.
I was
bruh.
texting you since
I was
9 this
Got
morning.
work. Got
trying to
work.
put on my eyelashes here, bro. I was
we were like, good morning at 10:09 this morning. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm actually like, I'm gonna do my makeup.
Biggie took work. You had to pick that outfit out, match the
yeah,
colors,
bro.
the tones,
You know
the
what
textures.
I mean?
You
Like you
know.
said, the light-hearted thing. What were you saying?
Yeah, it came
earlier?
with a light-hearted swag.
Yeah, yeah. Bars.
Light-hearted swag. So, in that aspect, I know you said you have a company and the next person has a company, and you try to work with them in the hopes that they'll
Help you, yeah.
do the same thing that you want to do for them. When it doesn't happen that way, which I know a lot of the stuff in your aspect, because you have so many things that you've done and so many things that you have your name in. How did that impact the relationship with the team that you had prior to that? Because remember, you brought your team in that and be like, yo, we're going to work on this with that person. We're going to do that in exchange. We're going to get this. And you don't get that. How does that affect
like I would say, like
you and your team?
Like if I'm managing the team, okay, well, recently, I mean, obviously you know about all the brands that I've been working with and stuff. And this one day, someone told me like, how is it possible that you can work with all these brands and maybe these brands are beefing? And I was like, it's almost like you're the middleman, which it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I should pick sides now. Why should I pick sides?
And they force you to pick sides.
They force you to pick sides, bruh. That's the like, I'm just trying to get my bag, bruh. I'm just trying to get my money, and you guys are beefing here. You know what I mean? Like drama and stuff. But unfortunately for me, I kind of at the time when I got that, I thought, okay, no, I'm still gonna continue doing me and stuff like that. But then things just went south, bruh. And then I just decided, you know what? I want out. I'm just gonna start my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing, focus on myself. Because
not
it
be
can,
as dependent on other people.
because you're putting in so much energy. You know what I mean? All that energy, and you have no energy left because you know what I mean.
And there's a lot of takers out there.
Yeah,
that take from you.
Bruh,
Take from
people
you.
want to take a lot.
Like I said, like I managed girls before. I mean, I managed artists as well. But then after a while, it becomes like too much, man. Because I also have to focus on myself. I have to focus on this. I have to do all these
and
things.
It's a lot that behind the scenes work.
It really is.
Exhausting.
And people think it's so easy, especially like
because you make it look easy. That's the thing. You make it
and the social media account building it is actually one of the hardest things to do, especially when you're getting numbers. You know what I mean? In the beginning, like I initially thought, I mean, like you've been doing the social media thing for a while, right? And she had that shit on lock
years ago.
15, 16, and be like, okay, this is how it could work. You know, and then coming into a time now where you're seeing like everything is so number driven, you know what I mean? In order for you to get that post and get that interaction and stay in that time, you have to set aside. You have to set aside a lot of the time for you to put in the social media.
Why, like I stopped also because I was like, whoa, you kind of lose yourself getting in there. You lose yourself getting in there.
Because of all of the time you're spending there, and you actually get lost in it really, because you're so fixated on maintaining this thing
you're
looking at numbers, you get lost in that reward system.
Like you said,
sometimes.
like you were speaking about social media, it's a cruel thing, bruh. It can be cruel. Yeah, like the numbers as well. Guys, don't pay attention to those numbers. Those Ks, 1 mil, those 1 million followers and stuff. I'm gonna say don't pay attention.
That's not how
I'm just saying, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you giving me that look?
But you shouldn't be using that as the measurement.
You shouldn't.
No,
that's not the measurement. No, 100%, but that's part of it. No, you can't switch on me. You can't switch on me. You can't switch on me.
Because like corporate point of view, they're like, yo, you have the numbers. We know we're getting reach and stuff like that. And people initially go for the numbers.
But you do know some people like buy followers and stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can even give you all a website where you can grow your Instagram account. Straight up, but
link below.
Yeah, I mean, like there's so many ways for your music as well. You can buy yourself YouTube
But
plays.
the thing is, if you're starting a career or a brand and you're getting, like you're saying, I can buy the numbers, but it's not all. Like you're saying, you have to manage people. There's a lot more admin and behind the scenes work. So you see the numbers and you think that's it, and you're racking numbers. You can take those numbers and do nothing with them also.
Facts.
So it's not just those numbers. That
you don't even know what your niche is.
Exactly. You
don't even know who you're selling to.
There's so much more than just the numbers. It's not just the numbers.
Yeah, and a lot of people think it's just the numbers. Like, you have numbers on social media.
Yeah,
but she's also got a business perspective, the entrepreneurial perspective. You're out there helping other brands. It's not just the numbers.
It's not just the numbers too. And you also have to work hard for those numbers. Guys, please don't buy followers and likes.
You're out here doing the legwork.
I'm out here.
But I mean, you put cute pictures online and you get hella niggas like, and it'll be like 1,000 new followers.
That's a good. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good segue. In this industry, have you found it very easy or very difficult being a female?
And again, this is personal.
Or is it a mixed bag?
As a colored female in Cape Town, I'm going to tell you, it is hard for anyone. I'm just saying it is hard. And even if you're a model, if you're a rapper, if you're a business person, it's hard. You have to work 10 times harder than the next person than the next white person or the next black person.
Because we hear
Or,
this.
I'm just being honest. I'm being honest though. It's just my
100%,
opinion.
100%.
But I'm saying like I know for as a colored
And your
female,
journey.
you know what I mean? It's really hard because some people don't take you serious, bruh.
I was gonna
You
say,
know what
when
I
you're
mean?
coming in and you're the pretty face, do you find that they don't hear what you're saying a little bit more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with niggas that just want to?
Hey, you know something there.
So how do you deal with niggas that just want to stick it inside of you?
How do I?
Piggy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn it.
How do I deal with? Wait.
Because look, when
Because
when
you've
when
got
it
a
comes
hit
down
on you,
as like,
yeah.
like female.
You're
in the
right
business,
though. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, as a female in this business, like niggas will invite girls to the studio,
Yeah.
not to record.
Bro, and I'm telling you, I know y'all are watching this, bro. I know y'all are watching this. There's been so many of those guys
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
saying like, for example, I think it was about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, this clothing line hit me up
Yeah.
on Instagram, and I was like, okay,
That's dope.
you know what I mean? Like,
Clothing
I said,
brand.
You
this is
looked
the
at it, it's
bag
like, yo,
there.
yeah.
This is the bag, whatever. I said, send me your
Business.
email, whatever. I sent them my rates. This person agreed. So I was thinking, okay, usually if this happens, it's like, okay, I'll do the shoot maybe in a few days or in a week. This
Yeah.
person took like a month.
Yeah.
But in between this month, it was like, oh, I got COVID. Okay, I understand.
That's understandable,
Quarantine. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Then afterwards, like, yeah, we have a studio in in Athlone,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna, go to this shoot. But something was just telling me like, something doesn't seem
Giving
right
me a
about
vibe
this.
here.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
So I invited my other photographer to come with me,
Oh,
just
just
to
security.
just to be sure.
Security.
And got there, and I looked at this place, and I was like, wait, is this the studios happening and stuff?
Yeah.
And then I felt even better that my photographer is with me.
Yeah.
We got in, then this guy was like, we were literally sitting there for 40 minutes. But this guy's energy was like off already,
Yeah.
right? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, let me see if I can ask this guy like a few questions, man.
Yeah.
And I've
Suss a
done
bit.
that before, and I've never ever done this, with the shoot where I
Yeah.
have to send people 20 questions
Yeah.
just to make sure, like, am I safe? Like, what does this guy want? Are you going to pay me? How are you going
Yeah.
to pay me? I need a
Yeah.
deposit first. All these
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
This
yeah.
guy didn't give me a deposit, so I just
Yeah.
thought, okay. He said he'll pay me after the shoot. But
And
anyway,
already you feeling now.
I'm feeling like,
yeah.
something's not right here.
Yeah.
We get there. I asked my photographer just to sit with me. Okay, 40 minutes. This guy's like, oh, just by the way, this guy can't be here when we're shooting. So I was like, why?
He's not
And
gonna
this
be
guy
in the
said to
picture.
me, he's not going to bother you, bro. Like, we just... Also, he's a photographer himself, bro. So, I mean, like, he can
knows,
help
he
you.
understands
He
what to do.
understands me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Maybe you don't know, so maybe he can also direct me. You know what I mean? He's not asking for credits or anything. He's there for my safety.
Yeah.
This guy's like, oh, no, he can't be. I said, why? He's like, oh, because of COVID. And then I just started tripping. I was like, I'm here for 40 minutes. So you're
Yeah.
telling me that COVID only, awakens like after 40 minutes. Like, oh, here I am. Like,
Yeah.
that. But like after that, but that was my first experience. Like, I've gotten a few of those, but I usually say
Yeah.
no. But
Yeah.
during COVID, you're like, okay,
Let me
need to
go.
get
Let me
the bag, I
see.
need to get the bag,
Exactly.
bruh.
Exactly.
But I was so glad that my photographer came with
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Then I
yeah.
asked him, let's just step outside. And
Yeah.
do you feel secure? Like, do you think, are you
Are you
do you
getting
feel
this
okay
vibe?
that
Yeah,
Are you feeling
yeah.
okay with leaving me alone with this guy? He told me straight away, no.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, did I answer your question?
So you
It's tough out there. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like
It
I
is,
know,
it is.
and Jenny, like you saw even at the boot camp how I was with the females. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, are you guys okay? Do you feel?
Yeah, you
and
gotta-
I
you gotta make
that
sure.
the females actually group together so that you can feel like that type of companionship because
Because it's not the same for a guy that it is for a woman. Like
For a woman, yeah.
equality, I'm 100% for that. But like you're saying, if you're a young woman going to a shoot and things,
Yeah.
you do have to worry. I mean, people are literally
'cause
just
I know
snatching
niggas-
women up and taking them to
And
wherever
also, you don't know from
country.
them. You don't know them like from Bossop. Okay, you can give me your
Exactly.
contact number.
Exactly.
You
But that
can give
doesn't
me
mean
this and that.
nothing.
What does that mean,
That
bro?
doesn't
That
mean
means
nothing.
nothing.
I'm
I know
hearing that
niggas,
you
bro.
need a security guy
Yes,
walking
bruh.
around you, girl. That's what I'm hearing.
whenever you go to the shoot
Email
because
me.
like
You know, you
I'm
gotta
tired of
protect
niggas
yourself.
taking girls to the hoods to do photo shoots in bikinis. Why do you have a bikini on?
What do you mean in the
bush?
hood?
Yeah, they go
They're
like
out here in the.
in the Tukai forest and stuff like that. Amongst all of the trees, we're like, bikini and trees doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't you know Forrest Gump on the tree? You gotta get it.
Bro,
Gotta
like
get it.
everything.
There's an aesthetic.
There's so many photographers that just want bikini shoots and it
I
starts to
think
get
you know what? Like you were saying,
at the point, bro.
once a girl has a certain look on a camera, you think, okay, it's gonna get me views.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of photographers think. That they think, okay, I'm gonna get a girl on there, and then she's gonna have as little clothes as possible, and I know I can get a certain standard of
And
views.
I've heard the
but-
stories of the man them.
But they shouldn't. There's
90%
more to
of
you.
the time
There's
they
more
want
to
to put
that.
the dick in.
These women who go out there doing
Yeah.
that, it's
And
not
you hear
just to
stories
show.
of this, eh?
Yeah,
You
like
really do.
I've heard so many stories of. So it's tricky as a female per se.
Yeah.
Already for you to be in a industry that's male dominated,
Yeah.
and then you still have that old ways and that type of passes that's
Yeah.
being made on you, right?
Where
Yeah.
they see you as
Like,
just a girl.
I'm single now, guys. I just thought I'd say that.
She's single now, guys. I don't know who wanted to text Naz. If you have a number now,
She basically
if you have a number now, please call 083.
I'm getting to the point though. Like usually if I go to like shoots or anything, my boyfriend would be there with
Yeah.
me. So they wouldn't
Yeah.
try their luck. But now that I'm single, it's like, okay, I feel that I should always have someone with me.
Now
you know
you're
what I
feeling
mean?
that like, oh, I used
Now
to
I
have
see
that.
it.
Like, oh my god, now I see it.
Yeah, now I see it. And it's hectic, bro. It's really hectic.
it
Like,
is, yeah.
guys, just be careful. Like, if someone hits you up, just make sure that you look
Check
at their
everything,
references
yeah.
and stuff.
And if you get a vibe, get out.
Bruh, like
Trust
do
your
as
vibe.
much research. Trust your gut, bruh. That's most important. Trust your
Facts,
gut.
facts, and stay away from the OnlyFans. These niggas will make you go on OnlyFans.
What is OnlyFans, bruh? People are always like commenting. I don't know if you've ever
It's
seen on my pictures.
like-
You should start OnlyFans, bruh.
It's like I pay you for nudies, basically.
Okay, so I watched this
It's
thing.
like data for Tollypics.
I watched this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, I don't
watched
understand
this-
that statement.
Like, didn't you hear that? That thing was trending for a while. Data for Tollypics. Didn't you
Oh
see?
my god.
That
No.
was
Oh,
No, I
I
did not see
send you
this.
nude if you buy me data.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, that's like the old. So OnlyFans is basically like that.
But only I
just
pay
on
you.
the
Wait,
website.
I wanted to say something. I watched this video on YouTube. They said guess the millionaire. I don't know if you've ever seen that. And this one chick, she says she's like on OnlyFans and she made a
She's
mole.
making bank, yeah. Because the thing is, what
So
they'll
I'm like,
do
what
is
is she
they
doing?
subscribe to
Okay.
your page, so they
Okay.
pay a monthly fee, and then you make content for them, and it's a little bit more explicit because
You
it's
make
not.
content for them.
You show them
Yeah, for
nipple,
the
you
nipple and
just,
stuff.
shake. I don't
No,
know.
you see, I can't do
I'm not
that.
sure what they do on there.
I can't do that because I'm a brand. So it's like,
Exactly.
imagine like, someone
Exactly.
is like, okay, Badass Naz is on OnlyFans. Let's see if I can see a nipple.
And then
But
I'll
the
hit
point-
the
That's viral.
Send me your rates,
No,
man.
but
I've seen your nipple now.
The thing is this though, like they've actually made it to a point where it can't really escape OnlyFans. So you have
Yeah,
you have
What if
it's a
screenshot it?
protected.
You can't.
Yeah, it's a protected site, so
can't
that's
screenshot, you can't do
kind of feel
nothing.
safe
I
showing
don't
the
trust
nipple
it.
there.
no.
Trust it. Imagine
It's
you
a
going to
nipple
a gig.
safe zone.
You're out here performing. I've seen her nipple. I've seen this chick's nipple.
But I mean, like, we have seen nipples before. I don't know what it's such a big deal. Is it because they're paying for the nipple now?
No,
Five,
there's
man.
more to the boob.
Give me
There's
one more.
aspects to the boobs. Once
One
you see
more.
the whole, okay, never mind. Badass Naz is giving it out there for Millie.
For
You
Millie.
got it. She said
Okay.
she's single. Get it?
Yeah, single one more.
Bring up the bag. $1 million for a nipple. So two
But
more
yeah.
for both of the boobs.
Basically.
Okay.
Basically.
If you want nudes, it's 10 more, guys.
Bet starting now. Hit us up. Lines are open.
All right. Let's
You guys
go.
see me rich after this podcast and you know it worked.
You
For
don't
five,
want
five,
to.
we're going once or twice.
But yeah.
Okay. Wow, a mo.
But like
That's
you're saying,
wild.
you got to protect your brand,
You have
your
to protect-
image,
yeah,
and things.
definitely,
Yeah,
right, definitely.
yeah.
Because I mean, I think what's this chick's name? Ruby Rose. Have you heard of this
Yes,
rapper?
yes,
She got rich off OnlyFans, bruh. So I guess,
a
but I
lot
mean
of
that's
it.
America. So I'm like,
Yeah,
being
yeah,
in Cape Town, bruh. I don't know.
I mean, I think like if you show a few feet pictures, there's guys in Cape Town that'll go
I've had a lot of those on
wild.
Instagram.
There's
I've had
a
lot of those
foot
on
fetish
Instagram.
in Cape Town that
No,
I
there
don't
definitely is.
understand.
They want to see
He's
don't
like,
know.
nah, I'm not a feet kind of
I
guy.
don't want the feet to touch me.
No, they like send me a picture. You always get it. Send me a picture of your toes, and you're like, Why?
Why on the toes? I've heard so many. Like, but that's a colored guy thing. Like, yo said, what one?
Yes, it's a colored guy. It's a colored guy thing.
Yo,
They
my
love
brother, did you see
their
her
toes.
There's someone like on my Instagram, there's a lot of them. Whenever you know those questionnaires, ask me a question and they always say, can I see your toes? And I think this one time I posted like where you could see my toes kind of.
Like,
and this guy said, oh, give me your toes. I want to make your feet giggle or some shit like that. I was like,
My feet has no mouth.
I'm like,
Want to make your
I'm
feet
like,
giggle.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You get weird people, bro. You get weird people.
My feet has no mouth. Please don't make
They
it
want to
giggle.
make my feet giggle.
Wow.
Alright, we're eating the last few minutes, Biggs.
That's wild. That's wild. Also, bruh, Keno was here yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, yay! So Keno laid down the whole story from his perspective, right? And yo, shit got wild. I know you and I spoke.
This was
during
the
that time.
first time I had heard from
Yeah.
Kano. Like, Kano was talking, and I didn't hear about the story beforehand. So this was my first encounter with the story completely. And I was like, holy shit, this is a lot. This is a lot for somebody to experience. This
Yeah.
must have been insane for you to experience.
It really was, yeah.
Bruh, the two of us spoke during that time,
Yeah.
and she is on the Mother City Bootcamp tape,
Yes, yeah,
right? And she and Keno just happened to be on the same song
Yeah.
as well.
And the name of the
And
song
you
is
guys
called
met
Timeline,
there.
guys.
And the song's name is
Oh my God.
Timeline, and it's talking
But
about
you guys met there.
We
at the
met
boot
there.
camp.
Yeah,
we met
okay,
at the boot
okay.
camp, yeah.
yeah, and then
Thanks, B.
Shout out, Biggie.
what went down is
Shout out,
not my
Biggie.
fault.
Just putting it out there. Shout out,
that has
Biggie. If
nothing
Biggie
to
invites
do
you to
with
a
me.
boot camp, watch yourself.
Yeah, find out if the niggas have girlfriends or wives and stuff, guys, before anything. So he basically like shed light on the story, and we
from his perspective.
we got to hear from his side, right? And during that time, and all of that stuff that went online, like how did that even affect you?
Yeah,
and your
what
brand
what is
and the people
what is
around
your
you?
experience from that side?
Yeah.
Way to
What
start.
did he say?
Okay, Keno said, and I quote, that you guys were flirting.
Okay.
Yes, you guys were flirting, and you guys kind of got to the point of exchanging pictures.
Okay.
Okay, OnlyFans, and
Well,
yeah, y'all were OnlyFansing, and apparently, like prior to like y'all linking up, he said, "Look, I was jaded." And I think like this situation is kind of like messed up, and I do think that I need to make right with my baby moms and my kid,
Yeah.
and I think that.
but he
maybe
made
out of
it seem
respect-
like it was a timing type of thing, wrong time kind of thing. Like,
yeah, like
yeah.
a wrong time, because he just came out of something, and it's kind of like the companionship that you look for.
Yeah, and you were saying you were very understanding about
Yeah,
that
about
as
the whole
well. But I mean,
situation.
no. What's your side? What did you experience? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying.
she
like,
wants to know.
Because the thing is, even though I'm not saying that somebody will have an untrue perspective, but it can be very different from somebody else's
Okay, so
perspective.
I'll say from my side, because this is the first time that I've
coming
actually
out.
spoken about it from
Yeah,
my side.
yeah.
So I know on his side, he's been on Facebook and Instagram,
Yeah.
like, apologizing to
Yeah.
his fans and to his people and family
Protecting
and
his
stuff
And
like
image
that.
as well,
Of
yeah.
course, to me. I mean, he has to. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So if he didn't, I don't think we'd be,
Yeah.
okay, because
Yeah.
we don't have any beef or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from my side, we only met once
At the boot camp.
at the boot camp.
Okay, nothing after.
Well,
Yeah.
it was that one time.
Where's the
Yeah.
blunt? So, wait, because we didn't hear about whoa. We didn't hear about the one time
No, there
'Cause
was only one time.
after the boot camp.
I'm speaking. So,
Patience,
yeah, we had the
Biggie.
listening session, right?
Yeah.
When you were talking about, you didn't follow me and I don't follow you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the listening session and he wasn't there, right? And so I hit him up and I was like, yo, bro, like, I didn't see you at the listening session. And like, our track is fire, bro. Because obviously it was my first time listening to the
Yeah,
track. So
yeah.
I was like, we were on the track together. Like, why weren't you there? And yeah, we were chatting. We were chatting for like
You're
a few
vibing,
hours.
Look at that face.
For a few, I'm just trying to go back and I'm trying to remember. We were chatting.
You
on
look
Insta-
like you remembering.
I
That's
do.
what's up.
I just don't want to say the wrong thing. you know.
Listen, you can say whatever you want.
But we were chatting on Instagram, yeah.
The story is out. We
for
want
like
everything
for like 3 hours, and then he basically told me like, look, I'm in a relationship. And you know, I respected that, so I was like, okay, cool, we can talk about business or whatever. And then he gave me his number. I was like, okay. Then we moved from Instagram to WhatsApp.
Yeah,
we were chatting. Yeah, it was kind of really flirtatious, but yeah, we wanted to.
It was chemistry.
We wanted to meet up, but then we were also like, for me, I was just like, nah, bro, like, I don't think this is the right time.
Were you single at the time?
Yes, I was single at the time.
Okay. Have you been single since the boot camp?
No, I was in a relationship.
So
Keno came to one of my gigs after this whole thing happened. And
you all saw each other after?
yes. So you came to my gig, yeah. And at the time I was in a relationship. So her boyfriend was there and Keno was there. It was like full moon, and it was a full moon, bro. I was
that shit is wild.
full moon.
I was like, shit, dog, what's about to happen? Things are gonna pop off, bro.
And the energy is high in the full moon.
And the energy was high. But basically, what can I say, bro? Like, I'm sure he said everything, you know. I think his baby mama found out and she tripped. And then I was telling you guys earlier, like, I don't know, have you taken shrooms before?
Have you taken shrooms before? Me?
Yeah.
Yo, my parents are gonna watch this, but they must probably think my child is so fucked up. I have.
Yeah.
I'm actually
be straight with y'all.
actually an advocate for shrooms.
Yeah.
I would smoke less weed if I can have more shrooms.
Shrooms.
Just because people don't really know, but shrooms generally let you feel the true version of yourself.
They say that
You can't hide
shrooms and MD strip you from ego, so a lot of therapists are using that
Shrooms,
too.
yeah.
So they are good properties.
They
not
are, yeah.
all, yeah.
Definitely.
You were using it recreationally at
So
the time.
what happened was, I took the shroomies,
And
right?
your boyfriend and Keno on the full moon.
No. I'm talking about this is when this whole thing happened.
Yeah.
So I took the shroomies, and then I just went on Instagram, bro, and I was like, let me see what's happening. And I said, oh, Keno posted something. Let's go into it. I'm tripping, bro. I just took shrooms, bro. And then I see this post, bro, and I'm like, and I look at my friend and I'm like, bro,
Am I tripping?
are you seeing what I'm seeing, bro?
How much am I tripping now?
Yeah, he's also seeing it. I'm like, nah, maybe it'd be just like, you know, high on shrooms, bro. Then afterwards, like say about 10 minutes, and I just started getting those messages, and I was like, shit, bro, shit got real, bro.
Yeah.
Shit got real. And that thing was like, I think it was like months, bro.
Yeah.
And I went MIA. People were telling me
I was
like,
gonna say, did it hurt your brand a little? Did you feel like you had to come in
I
and do
lost
some damage control?
400 followers.
Yeah.
400 followers,
so your audience was like, you could see it took them
400
back
followers,
a little.
bro. Yeah.
Just at the amount of slandering that was done.
And I just hit like 15.1.
Yeah.
And now I'm back at 14 again.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of messages.
Followers like, I can't believe Naz.
I was
people like to
worried.
share their
I was worried
opinion
about the
of it.
brands. So
Yeah.
what I did personally, because I wasn't online or anything, I wasn't about to go into the comments and be like, bitch, how can you say
It
this
just makes
about
you
me?
look worse.
I look better than you. I'm
Yeah.
joking.
That's what you could have said, but you didn't.
I'm joking. But like, I didn't want to retaliate or anything
Yeah.
because I was just like, I'm not going to stoop that low, and my
Yeah.
brand as well. And you know, maybe you say something and then no one believes you, and then it's just going to
And
be
it
an
twists
ongoing
it out.
thing.
Yeah, just
You know what I mean?
And the internet is not a place to
To do
resolve
that,
any
bruh.
of
So
your
what I
issues.
did, I went to my brands first and I said, look, I need to just sort this out first because that's my first priority. And you obviously know these big brands that I've been working for.
Yeah.
So those were the ones that I had to go to first.
Yes.
I even made an effort, bruh, like this one brand, they had like a gathering and stuff. I even made an effort to go after my gig, to go there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need
show
I
face
sat
to
down,
network
bruh.
to
I
say,
sat down
yeah.
and I was like, I need to talk to y'all. I need to talk to y'all. But
So it was taken out of context and it made you seem
But you know
yeah.
what was like the great thing for me was that my brands didn't believe it.
Yeah, people know who you are. Personally.
So that is what I was so
good,
thankful for, bruh. And I'm still repping them.
Yes.
Well, some of them I support local, so yeah. But I mean, yeah, that was I just wanted to get that first because I was just like, imagine I lose like my deal, bruh, because of that. Because I already heard about Keno, like all the stuff that was going on his side, bruh,
and the stuff that he
and
lost.
the backlash and stuff. So I was like, shit, bruh, and I couldn't believe like why would someone like stoop that low, bruh, to tarnish someone's career or someone's brand, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's certain ways to go about it.
Rebuild. It's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the way, don't do stuff like that, guys. I'm going to say that because, I mean, I can be out here suing you for defamation and stuff, bro. And I can be making cash out to you. So be careful
That's
what
my
you say.
business, and you're going to protect that.
Yeah,
making
bro.
your whole family's life miserable.
Yeah, bro.
If you were petty like that, you could have done that.
But you know, I'm a little bit petty.
I know.
So watch out.
Bit. Yeah, I'm a little bit petty.
No, but obviously you have to think about your brand and your business, and that goes beyond that. You can't just. This is a personal issue. It should have been dealt with personally.
It should have, definitely, because
100%.
that's how I was brought up. I mean, like if we're having issues and stuff
Like
like that, I'm gonna be like,
shout at you.
You know what I mean? Like
wait till I get home.
we can talk about this and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's sad because social media in general, I see so many people air out their laundry on social media.
But why?
For like let's put it this way. People do that for sympathy from someone else.
Yeah.
And then just to be like, oh no, leave that nigga or leave that girl.
Or to be on their side.
Yeah, leave that nigga or leave that girl. You know we have love for you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But when you do leave that nigga or that girl and you didn't sort out your issue, you alone again at the end of the day. And
Those
people
guys
aren't
aren't
mature
alone,
enough
you know?
to actually have conversations that hurts. You know what I mean? In order for you to grow, you have to be like, yo, look, I feel like you've been neglecting this. And you can be like, you know what? I actually feel like I've been neglecting that because of something that I prior to that. And I feel like you didn't apologize for that. And I feel like if people can have that type of conversations, they'll be like, okay, cool. We can move forward.
Things.
Yeah, because you feel so liberated
but
after that.
Emotion makes you do crazy things. And if you don't know how to separate emotion from making decisions, whew.
But also, guys, you must remember the way we're thinking. Not everyone thinks like us, right?
exactly.
And like I also spoke to you earlier, and I said about there are mental issues.
Yeah.
You know, people. It's a thing, bro.
It's a thing,
People like.
And not everybody is officially diagnosed. They slip through the cracks. Like you'll speak to somebody and you'll notice, and it's very slight. It's mental illness isn't yes or no. Sometimes it's on a scale. Like you can be. So somebody can have that hot intensity and have an issue that they don't maybe know yet, and so you got to be careful as well when you.
Facts, and there's a lot of people out here actually that are bipolar-ish, and they don't.
There's a
even
lot of
know
us.
it.
I mean, not me, but I'm saying
Yeah,
there's a lot.
and they don't know it. And then, and generally,
there's a lot of us.
No,
and
yeah,
generally,
definitely. There's a lot of people who experience depression and they don't realize it yet. Even that's a big thing right
Especially
now.
COVID, eh?
Yeah,
bro, and
that's
it's
a big
wild.
thing
Like
right now.
I have never, ever, been in a depressive state or felt depression.
never?
You don't know what it
I
feels
don't
like.
know what it feels
Serious?
like, bro. I don't know.
Feels like you're tired.
Nah, like
you're just tired all the fucking time.
I've never had a life where that had to be my situation. So I that's why a lot of time I'll tell somebody, how do you feel when you're depressed? Like, what is the situation like? Because I can't identify that. So
You can't relate,
yeah. Like I don't know. Maybe I've just been.
Have you never? Your heart's never been broken before?
My heart has been broken.
So you weren't depressed?
But vodka saved
I
Biggie
wasn't-
that.
Studio. Look.
It's okay, bro.
My
It's
heart
okay.
was
We're here
broken
for you.
like a couple of years ago. I'm not gonna lie, I felt some type of way, but it wasn't like slump. I just went to studio. I felt what I felt. I'm the type of person that deal with my emotions. I give myself 2 days.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, okay.
So,
You were Cancer. Yeah. Your birthday was
come
happy,
together.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you. So I would be like, I feel this way, and then I'd backtrack. Okay, so where did we get to this point? Because there's always something down the line where you felt like,
So you
I let this one
assessing.
slide.
You spend the time. Okay,
'cause
let
I'm
me
gonna
figure
process
this
it.
out.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
process this thing, and I need to know why do I feel like this. And once I've processed that feeling, I'll be like, okay, how do you heal from
You have
this
to heal from it,
situation?
yeah.
You know what I mean? How do you tell yourself, okay, that is fine. That happened because this is the route that you took,
Yeah.
and you knew along the road something is off, but you left it.
So what are you doing? So what are you going to do during this healing process? Like, I know I'm healing from
I generally
something.
just make amazing fucking music. Like,
That's your healing
Amazing.
process.
Fam.
Do you meditate?
I don't meditate.
But you smoke.
I smoke. I do my affirmations in the morning.
Yeah.
I go to studio.
Yeah.
I record
Yeah.
And
Keep yourself busy, basically.
I make R&B music when I'm feeling some type of way.
Hey, some Chris Brown.
Nigga, and I'm hard. And then people's like, yo, nigga, this is so hard. I'll be like, yeah, you know.
I was dealing with shit at
Hard
the
touching that
time.
shit, nigga. You know, because it's like that. And again, like I say, from depression, I've seen how people behave in depression. I'll be
Everyone
like,
is different,
But
though.
depression doesn't always come from something happened place.
Yeah.
A lot of people who experience depression, they hit lulls. Like you were saying, that bipolar-esque where sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's really bad. And it's not necessarily that something bad happened to you. You're
Feel that way.
unable, you're an overthinker maybe, and your mind's unable to keep that positivity all the time. So you hit this dip.
Yeah.
And in that dip, that's when the depressive state hits. Then suddenly all the things that are happening to you seem worse because you're looking at the glass differently.
yeah, I found out that, like,
So maybe you've experienced something like that, but not hella extreme where, you 1 week you like fire, the next week you're just like, oh my God, like there's nothing left.
Yeah.
I never get to that point where there's nothing left because I can always motivate myself out of that.
But
You're
like
a
you're saying,
nice
the
person,
affirmations,
bruh.
that's a good thing. The
Yeah,
affirmations
you know
and
what
the
I mean?
meditation as well.
The
That's good.
meditation
That
is a
helps.
good thing.
It
That's
gives
what
you
I'm doing for my
contact.
healing.
Clearing your
Because
head.
like after that whole situation that happened, I literally so I used to stay in town.
Yeah.
And my roommate is still there. So I was just like, bro, like I need to be there for like just a week, man,
Yeah.
because there was no
Need to
one
get
there.
out of
I
the
just need to, and there's
environment,
beautiful, you know. You can see the I was to say
You can see the-
skyscrapers. Sorry, guys, I've been in Dubai for too long.
I see skyscrapers everywhere now.
But I'm saying, like, I
Yeah.
mean,
Beautiful atmosphere,
So I was
feeds
there
off
for
of-
like a week, just trying to, you
Yeah.
know,
Zen it out.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro, like
realign.
recuperate and
And
stuff.
actually just,
And I
yeah.
think I ruined it by meeting this other guy. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, and then me and this guy, we were like in a relationship and things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen. But like
It's all part of the journey though.
Keno.
So Keno fucked up your piece? Shame on you, Keno. Goddamn. But I feel you. It is very much a thing of like understanding the inner peace.
Where's
and
the
everything.
blunt?
Oh shit, Eddie.
I
Okay,
haven't
we're
smoked
gonna
for
hit
2
part
months.
2 now. Right? So we're gonna play a game. So I'm glad you're ready for that plan. You can get
No, I wanted
creative
you
with
to
that.
smoke so I could get the fumes.
She wanna
Yeah.
catch contact, baby.
Also, I
Give
just
her
wanted to
contact.
like just finish this kind of thing.
100%. We meditated it out. We're done with that. That's fine.
Like we actually just wanted to clear the air on everything because I mean there's a lot of people.
That was asking about
Yeah,
it.
there was too many questions and no answers, and I feel like the way that you guys dealt with it was the proper way because you did what
It is
was
a personal
best for
matter,
you.
and how you guys dealt with it, dealt with
Yeah.
it personally also. So that's good.
And like you're doing what's best for you, and ultimately that, and like we're glad that we could actually get the scoop on it and like speak about it.
Woo, woo.
And yeah, now that
And everyone is happy now. You know what I mean? We're
It
all
is-
back to our
Space.
normal lives.
it's
bro.
out, guys. It's out. Don't say that we didn't. We got it out. We got it from the horse's mouths. Shit.
Alright, so you want to
Party
hit
was-
us up with your socials, your anything,
Yeah.
Your
What are you
lighter.
currently busy? Yeah. What are you currently busy with? What can people look out for? And most importantly, where do people find you?
Okay, you can find me at
That's bad.
Keep saying
at Badass. Badass is one word, Biggie.
Yeah.
with a Z though, am I right?
No,
Naz
no,
is
no,
what
no.
is it?
Yes. Badass_Naz.
Badass is one
And what
word,
can
guys.
you? Yeah, because this one is always badass. It's not. He's not the only one though. But I'm saying there
one
is.
word,
There are
yeah.
a few badass is
Man,
one word.
badass is with dollar signs, bro. Like,
We
like,
in Cape Town, bro. We're the dollar signs, bro.
Badass with 2 R's.
What can you
oh,
expect?
your
What
phone.
can you expect?
Oh shit, the money's calling.
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright.
What can you expect? So let's see. Obviously, music. I haven't released music for a while, so believe that there are archives, bruh. I've been working.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
doing music videos, bruh. I've
backlogged,
been,
yeah.
but I'm making sure that there's content, bruh. Because
Yeah.
you see, I've been quiet for such a long time, so I don't want to like just release music now.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been quiet for like about 2 months, and it's like on and off, and I need to gain those people again, you know, my fans, and be like, okay, yes, I do photo shoots, but remember, hey, I do music too.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully before your mixtape comes out, I'd be dropping some bangers, and
to look out
Our
keep
mixtape.
that, yeah.
yeah.
The Cape Town mixtape.
Then you still need to do a video for me as well. But anyway,
It does.
and then, well, besides the music, I've done a few photo shoots, and
You stayed away
So
from
they
that
must
brand.
keep the ear
From
to
which
the
brand?
wall
The
for
brand that
that
invited you
music.
to Athlon.
fuck
You
that
stayed away
brand,
from
bruh.
that brand.
Bruh,
Stay
I
away
didn't
from
even
the
know,
brand.
like, the followers weren't even that much, but I was just like, the bag, bruh.
Businesswoman first.
Okay.
The bag.
I was almost gonna say name drop so that people are aware, but okay, people's businesses. I don't want to
Business person, yeah. Keep it professional.
They're called nines.
There you go. yeah. And on that
I'm
note,
just like,
thank you very much.
I'm just like,
In the protection of
beware.
any other females out there that might work. with them.
Beware.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
they've been
beware.
working with a lot of females.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's-
just saying, like,
Speak out.
just be careful. I'm not saying like maybe they are professional. I don't know, but
Yeah.
that for me, like
That was your experience.
I've obviously
Yeah,
explained.
yeah.
So that's just my experience. What else to expect from me? Yeah, I'll tape, bruh. I'll tape.
Yes, the tape is coming out.
I'm waiting for that tape, bruh.
That tape, as
There's a shit ton of people on that tape, so it's
on
been
that tape, yeah, and it's
putting bits and
just
pieces, yeah.
it's just getting everyone signed,
Yeah.
which is a major problem because people have their own lives, obviously.
Yeah.
And then getting it distributed on the proper platform ultimately. Because
Yeah.
Like you saying, making sure.
But
it
never
does
mind that.
land,
Of course, they don't need to know that because they're just going to see. Usually, the behind the scenes thing just happens behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They don't need to know how hard we worked for that. But I'm, yeah, but you
They
understand
actually
what I'm
need to
saying.
know
They just see
because
the
people
outcome.
just-
They just see
Yeah.
the outcome. They just see the
There it
outcome. But
yeah, we make it look easy, like Naz says.
yeah, that's what it's true. But we do make it look easy because I mean we have so many. Don't pass me that stuff. I don't know because I've been clean for like for 2 months now.
And you're like, smells good.
It does smell good, yeah.
smells
Do you want me to
good.
take a puff? Let me take a puff. I'll do it just for you guys.
Yeah.
Sauce. Look
For
at
the
that.
sauce.
Do you see that eye?
Last
Just
time.
one, just for the game, just for our part 2. Okay, catch us in part 2. You can see Badass Naz on the high. Yeah.
Oh, now I feel like the devil.
Hey.